And we are live. I'm just going to check on my phone real quick to make sure that we are officially live. Officially? I said that really weird. Check and make sure we are officially live. We are officially live. How does it sound? Yeah, sounds good. I'm going to share this. What's going on, everybody? Just getting this out to the masses here quick. Anybody that wants to watch? Yeah, let's share it with a couple people. That works. And we'll share it with Sam. Where's Randy Moyer? He was down there. We'll share it with him. Here's Randy. Cool. Okay, so we're back again, or I'm back again, I should say, with another 10-minute challenge. What's up, Hector? With another 10-minute challenge live stream editing session. Last week, I was in Dubuque, Iowa for the N4C conference, and Matt is not only an N4C member, he was at the conference, he's also a Photog Nation member. So this is the first, well, I guess Gabe's. So this is technically the second. So I can't really say that, but you're the first non-Banger Squad member that is challenged, that we've done a challenge. So this is going to be fun. So the way that this works for the people that are tuning in, what's up, Justin? The way that this works is we get 30 minutes total to edit as many bangers as we can. Now, with that being said, it's split up 10 minutes at a time. So we'll pick who goes first. We'll go 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Now, usually that's how it works. So the way that I usually do it is the first 10 minutes I spend just culling. Well, Matt messages me 2 days ago, and he's like, you threw a curveball in to me, and I'll explain that curveball in a second. But he goes, how about you can only... Gabe said, don't be slow like me. You can only call the photo that you're working with at that time. So he's like, you're not allowed to just go through and call everything. You have to call, then edit, call, then edit, call, then edit.
One model at a time.
And that's what I wanted to get at. So usually the 10-minute challenges are one model, one lens, and usually one light. Well, with this one, I threw a curveball in. The light wasn't a rule. We could have used multiple lights if we wanted to, but it's still one lens. However, we had 4 of the Banger Squad models there. So, like, I don't know, what was it, a couple hours prior to the shoot, like that day, maybe the day before, I'm like, here's what we're doing. We have 4 models. We have 10 minutes. You have 2.5 minutes per model to photograph. And he's like, shit. So that's what happened is we did a 10-minute photo shoot with 4 models. You only had an average of 2.5 minutes per person. We worked it out. We got through them all. You got done early. I got done early. I danced. You didn't dance. It was a lot of fun. But we were down on the same streets, the same area, the Millwork district that I did my first 10-minute challenge on, except it was nighttime. So same area, literally same blocks, everything, but nighttime. Aim for 1 minute per 10-minute interval. Right. But then the last one, you're going to have to do 2. So you're only going to have 5 minutes to edit at least 2 photos, if you think about it.
That's why we're limiting the time to 7.5 minutes per model.
Oh, I was just going to keep it still 3 of 3. Like you gotta work that quick. Do you want to do 4 of 7.5? Like we'll set the timer differently for this one.
That's what I had figured.
Okay, we can do that.
That's what I had proposed to you initially, was doing it.
Gotcha.
If we had 4 models, just split it up to 7.5 minutes per model.
Per banger.
Yep.
Oh boy, that throws even a different curveball in that I guess I didn't read that one through. So let me open up my name picker here, my name wheel. What do I call that? Name picker wheel. And I am going to share my screen, make sure I don't have anything bad open or incriminating or stuff that's not supposed to be seen yet. I'm going to share this screen page. You guys can see that. This is a free website. We're not sponsored by this website. I'm going to add in Matt. I'm going to add in Josh, and then I'm going to take them, and I'm going to just make it more interesting. How small should we make the pieces? How about that? It's literally the same thing. Oh, there's one here. And then I'll just take Matt and add him in like 12 more times. Okay, so right now we have 9 people watching. We got some reactions. We got comments. I know you can't see. You might not be able to see the comments in it, but I'll kind of keep on track. Now, basically, what happens is like when you're editing, I can't touch my computer, so I have to close, or I can leave Lightroom open, but it's got to stay like I can't touch it. I can't do anything when you're editing. You can't do anything when I'm editing. So like that's how it's got to be done. So without further ado, I'm going to click this spin. We're going to find out who goes first. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. Here we go. Oh, Matt goes first. So Paul was right.
Again.
So so Matt gets to go first. And the thing with it is Matt was also the first to go in the actual shooting too. So you'll see that in the YouTube video. Go ahead and minimize your screen, like what you're seeing, the StreamYard or Chrome or whatever. You just get your editing platform open, and then I'll jump over to your screen. Okay, so don't start yet. Don't start yet.
I'm not.
I'm gonna get the timer open. And I think this is automatically recording this too. So either way, it'll be on Facebook and stuff. So timer. Not 10 minutes this time. 0 minutes. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Oh boy. Now, to those watching, neither of us have looked at these photos yet. We don't really know what we're getting into. We could just upload them to our whatever editing platform we're using. Both of us are using Lightroom. I'm also jumping into Photoshop. You do Photoshop at all, or are you staying strictly Lightroom?
Lightroom, I started using Photoshop a little bit more lately, but I've primarily been using Photoshop or Lightroom or Luminar.
Very cool. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead. Are you ready? You ready to go?
Ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Starting the timer. 7.5 minutes. Go ahead.
All right.
So I'm going to keep track of what you're doing. I'm going to keep track of what is being said in the chat. We got 10 people, 11 people in here right now watching. Kind of give us a play-by-play on what you're doing as you're going through too. So that's not only do you have to edit, but you also have to talk and edit at the same time.
Right now, I'm just trying to go through and check my pictures of Raina. She was the first one that I shot. Trying to do some reflection photos.
So we both use the Sigma 85mm f1.4 lens. Yours was the art lens, or was yours the first gen?
Mine was the art lens.
Okay, so essentially we had the same lens, and I think like almost every one of these so far, I've both Gabe, me, you, even no, Laura had the 50mm, but like most of them, we've all used the 85. It's crazy that like, when you come to a portrait photographer, that 85 to 105, that area right there, it's just so good. I got Danny over here messaging me in private chat trying to distract me. Good thing it's not my time to edit yet. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna watch what you're doing. I'm gonna bring this over here to this screen so it doesn't look as awkward. You only have 6 minutes left. You've already killed 1.5 minutes.
All right. Well, so far I'm getting what I want. So temperature up a little bit. That's what I forgot to say. Okay. As you're in focus.
The good thing that I see is all of your photos are already culled and they're not in separate folders across multiple pages like some other people that I know that did this last.
Well, I just uploaded the card like 20 minutes before we were supposed to come online because I know me. If like I had other pictures on this, and if I would have uploaded it before, I would have wanted to mess with them. So I was like,
I did it last night just because I was emptying card.
Yeah, I wouldn't even take my camera out of my bag. Like, I can't do it.
It really is like the anticipation kills you waiting to edit like some of this stuff. I really like these photos. I like the lighting you used a lot. You got just enough reflection there.
Yeah. And thankfully I brought the reflection up a little bit because, yeah, you could thank Sam for that little tip that I learned watching your video with him.
And you have a very similar style of culling that I do too. Like when I'm not using aftershoot, when I'm using like manual culling, this is kind of how I do it. Is like 5 stars is the good ones.
Well, usually, like you generally just go like the ones that show up as edited, but because we're doing this, I kind of wanted to have a little bit easier way to find the ones that I'm editing. So, because I flagged that last one as after I had finished editing, just so I could kind of get back to it quickly. Keep forgetting to do that. Usually, that's the first thing I do is check the eyes. But this one,
Oh, you cut her fingers off in that one.
it's still a little cut off.
Now, if you were to use generative fill, it would make her fingers like 7 feet long.
Yeah, I'm not doing that one. What was I doing? Background.
Let me know in the chat what you guys are doing right now. Hanging out. What are you doing? What's up, Chris? We got Gabe in here. We have Paul. We got Justin. I see Danny. I see Hector. The footage from the shoot looks really good, Justin. It looks really, really good. That lens did pretty well. There's some focus breathing issues that I saw, but the 24-70, I don't care what brand it is. 24-70, I always feel like has like breathing issues. It just drives me crazy. You got 2.5 minutes left.
All right. I can get through one more. If I can figure out which one I actually want to edit.
You're supposed to be culling and editing in this 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm culling the photos of Raina and then culling and editing.
I'm going to get through all 4 of my photos in the first 7.5 minutes, and I'm going to sit around and just chill.
No, so you're only supposed to call the model that you're working on.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, I'm going to call and edit, get that one done, call and edit, get that one done, all in the first 7.5 minutes. That's definitely not going to happen, just so you know, but I'm just talking shit.
Yeah. I'm just sticking with the photos of Raina for right now. I'll move on to the next one. I think Josiah is my next one that I have.
Culling the photos in a time limit is no joke. What's going on, Rise Up Models? So Grande Photography it's Chris Grande. He's the gentleman that I'm doing a new podcast with, as well as he was on the Creator Series with me. So he understands the chaos of timed editing. Got 1 minute and 13 left. Oh, right on. What's up, Patrick? Patrick.
And bring the lamps up a little bit.
You got 30 seconds left.
There.
My phone all of a sudden decided that it no longer wanted to be connected to my microphone or anything. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good. Gabe out here just yelling. 2, 1. Time is up. Okay, stop. Oh boy, my turn, huh? So how do you think you did? You think you're good?
Yeah.
We're gonna look back at the end of the 30 minutes and decide if they're bangers or not. Okay, so this is the photo that's up right now was from that night, but it was after we were done shooting. So don't think I'm cheating. All right, I'm gonna go 3. See this? I'm gonna lose a couple seconds because I got to drop my phone. But yeah, unfair advantage. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, look at this. I'm losing minutes. My hard drive went to sleep. Come on. Good thing I already know what I'm going to do with this photo. I think the hardest one is going to be Raina's because I got to take a lot of other stuff out of it. We're going with this one. And I got to take my watch off too. Jeez. Might as well make a cup of coffee quick while I'm at it too, huh? So basically, I knew that I wanted this one. It was the last one that I took. I do like a couple of these other ones too. There was this one as well that I kind of liked. But overall, once I got my lighting down, I really like this one. I'm going to go down here, fix this, enable profile correction, get rid of this distortion just a little bit. That way. Go back up. And I think I'm going to take this over into Photoshop now. Mom, I'm lagging. Get off the Wi-Fi. All right, new layer. Start getting rid of some of the stuff in the background here that's distracting. There's not a lot that I want to do to this photo. It's pretty set how I have it. Just a couple little touch-ups. And this was natural light using a light that was coming down from a sign directly above her. And I saw it as Matt was shooting his last location. I saw it and I'm like, I'm using that. Stop texting me, people. Danny's texting me again.
Just keep distracting him, everyone.
It's the most notifications I've gotten in a long time. Jeez, I'm already at 5 minutes left. That goes hella quick.
Yeah, I remember my first reaction when I saw you set Ashley up underneath there. I'm like, well, son of a bitch. That's going to look amazing.
And amazing it does. Come on, computer. You're killing me. Wasting precious time here. Whoa. We're good. We're Gucci, as they'd say.
Yeah, I really got to learn how to use Photoshop.
Oh. That's really not the overall look that I'm going for with that one. But, oh, what just happened there? Time I got left. How much time? I got 3 minutes. We're good. We're good. Even with all the lag that's going on my computer right now. Well, I'm recording and streaming and doing all this stuff. So sounds like excuses, though, to me. Also, 62 megapixel photos doesn't help me either. I should have downgraded right away. Downscaled. No, watch. It's not going to save it because it's too big, and I'm going to have to resize it, and I'm going to waste some more minutes. What's going on the chat over here? What do we got while it's saving? What's going on, Rosie? Gabe wants a rematch. Chris, yeah, I want a rematch with another model. I was cheated. No, you were not. Reina is a fantastic model. This is not going to save because it's now paused at 96%. I knew I should have saved it lower or downscaled it. Let me just cancel this. Downscale. Or downscale it. Ooh, echo.
Oh, that was because of me. I brought up the YouTube on my other monitor so I could see the comments while you were editing, but I had to mute it real quick.
Oh, I want to see if this is a TIFF. Where's that TIFF? Why is there not a TIFF? Am I missing something? Wow. DSC 09975. There should be a TIFF file right here, but there's not one. Well, I'll be damned. $57 seconds left. I'm not going to have time to finish. I'm mostly done with it, but this is going to slow me down. I need to move over to an SSD for this. I think every other video so far I've done, I've been on an SSD. Now I'm on an actual hard drive. Might have time. I might have time. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Come on, computer. Yep, that's how I wanted her. With no time to spare. Woo! All right, computer. I'm gonna have to just like do something to keep my computer awake, like open a file on loop or something like that. Paul said, "Background for my phone. Send me the image." LOL. That's Ashley's husband, Paul. There. All right, I'm gonna open yours back up. So go over to you here. Here we go. All right, you ready for round two? No look, and you weren't. I noticed you weren't looking at your photos. I'm not going to look at mine.
No, I just opened it back up for you to share the screen.
I'm going to get back to where mine is though, because it disappeared.
Time start?
Nope, not yet.
Okay,
I'll let you know when.
That's why I was asking, because you get distracted real easily, and I'm like, did he start my timer and didn't bother to tell me?
No, sir. We're good. All right, and 3, 2, 1, go. 7.5 minutes. Your turn.
This one will be fun because it's trying to light his hair.
I'm gonna open a video that's like 47 minutes long, and I'm gonna put it on loop. That's on the hard drive. That way, I know that the hard drive will stay spinning.
That's what I want right there. A little bit. I'll move this over into Luminar. I should have done this.
Got an email from Westcott. I got to answer here quick while you're going.
Ask him where my soft boxes are.
Where do I find these photos? I got to send some photos to him here. Tried to get my hot shoe fixed, or my trigger fixed, because it got stuck in my hot shoe, and when it came out, a piece broke off of it. Where are those photos? There it is.
That's better.
Did that attach? Come on, you. By the way, you have 4 minutes left.
Great. Hair up a little bit.
Gabe, if you're still in here, I actually can do that in just a little bit. Excuse me. I have to go get my daughter from school at 2:30-ish, but yeah, I can help you right after that before we go to dinner.
Get rid of that.
All these little tips and tricks that I know you learned from me.
Yeah, I know.
Like lightening up the hair and doing like that little stuff. I'm like, that looks like my methods.
Well, the problem is I learned like from the editing the photos the other day is like trying not to lighten it up too much to where it looks ridiculous like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting it to where it looks like it's just naturally lit or lit by the light, where it just doesn't look odd. Because I had one that I edited where it just looked really weird.
I often tend to use the shadow slider more than the exposure slider when I'm doing stuff like that. Yeah.
Damn it.
You got a minute and 15 left. I'm telling you, 7.5 minutes is much faster than 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I totally felt that in that.
That's why I threw it in there, because I'm like, screw it. Josh is gonna give me a little curveball, say we're doing 4 models in 10 minutes. I'm going to screw him on time, too. And this one, I like this photo, but I freaking cut his fingers off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, God damn it.
I didn't want to say anything, but
no, I saw it, and unfortunately I can't recover it.
so is there a reason you do like manual cropping instead of just using orientations? You just crop to what you like, or is there a reason behind the way you crop? Oh, time's up.
All right.
Because I've always been one to crop to the orientations that, you know, that are known, like 4-5, 16-9, 1-1, stuff like that. I've always tried to stay in those crop areas.
That's the way I
crop to what you feel looks good.
Yeah.
All right. I guess it's my turn. I still got some people in here watching, so that's good. I'm hoping my hard drive is now good and running, so we'll find out. And 3, 2, 1, started, just so you see it. And here we go. And I already know which photo I want to use, I think. Maybe not. I really like these, but I want to go with this full one. This one's going to be difficult. There's a lot that's going on in this photo. And I am really leaning heavy on Photoshop generative fill to help me out in a lot of these areas. Bring up the shadows. Bring the white balance back. Where's a white spot? What's white? What's white in here? There we go. Too much. Let's just bring the overall up on it here. Looking good. Bring this vibrance up a little. What's up, Tammy? How's it going? Jumping over into Photoshop. So, okay, I see it loading. There we go. New layer. There's going to be 90% of my time is waiting for generative fill to do its thing on this. Oh, I didn't notice that sign is totally touching the light bulb right here. F. Whoa. Come on, generative fill. Let's go. Let's go, AI. You would think the fact that they can figure all this stuff out, they'd be able to do this part faster. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I hear myself again.
Yeah, sorry, that's me.
See me staying away from that other side over there? because I don't think it's going to do what I want it to do. Because there's a lot of shadows going on right here. I think it's going to mess all this up.
Mm.
Well, I guess I got to do it now. Do you use your mouse or what? What do you have a tablet like a Wacom or Wacom or however you say it?
No, I haven't tried one of the Wacom's yet. I just use a mouse. So.
Come on, do your job. It's gonna put like a random like lamp post or something there. I bet.
Yeah, this should be interesting to see what it generates.
A weird person's face or something.
That's a lot of area with a little bit of reference.
Oh my goodness. Now let's make this image smaller.
Oh wow, actually worked.
It did a really good job.
Yeah.
There's some shadows that I got to fix. Basically, I'll just get rid of the shadows altogether. It did mess the light up just a little bit. I'm okay with how that looks. So let's go ahead and now I want to add a new layer here. Oh, I wanted to get rid of this first. What do I got for time? 3 minutes left. 2.5 minutes. New layer. Super soft brush. Yep. This is one of those photos where I don't even think about the model until the last second. Okay, let's take this back over into Lightroom. 2 minutes left. Yeah, basically just creating a mask is what you're talking about there, Patrick.
So remember at the beginning of this stream, you said you were going to have all your photos culled in the first 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's a little quicker than it's going a little faster than I thought it was gonna. But boy, am I happy with this one.
Yeah.
I think in the final one that I send to her, I'll probably take that gray line out of there, but I don't have time to do that. I got 18 seconds left, but I'll probably take this gray line that's down by her feet out of there.
Yeah.
Just because it's kind of distracting. But man, I like that photo. That is exactly how I pictured it too. I just realized that that's not a door. That's like stairways to a big window.
Yep.
I never noticed that when we were shooting in front of it. I just thought it was a door the entire time. Interesting. All right, let me go back to you here. This is round 3. So now we're on model number 3. I'm going to get this queued up. Are you ready to go? You good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. On 3, 2, 1, go. 7.5.
Okay.
This is where I sit back and take a nap.
That's what I wanted to do. Up a little bit. Background. I just want to lighten the background up a little bit. And
Man, when you are in a hurry, you miss appendages. You got feet cut out, hands cut out.
her feet aren't cut out in this one.
Her shoes are totally cut off at the bottom.
They're not. There's like maybe a centimeter of the bottom of her shoe cut off.
If there's even an instance that is cut out, then that means it's cut out.
Oh, good Lord.
Everybody listening, would you call that cropped? Would you call that foot cropped? I would call that foot cropped. The 10-minute timer started, and Matt forgot everything that I've taught him over the last 5 months. Composition and all that. Shit gets real when there's competition, when there's a timer clicking. Open timer. Here we go. See, Barbara says, yep. Tammy says, yep.
That's because they're kissing your ass. They're trying to get a free month of the Photog Nation.
Right. While y'all are sitting there and watching this, make sure you're hitting that heart, the like, the love, whatever you're watching on, whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching it on Facebook. I see 10 people in here, and I've watched that jump between like 10 to 17 back and forth, but I only have 11 reactions, and it's on 3 pages. That should be higher. If this was TikTok right now, there'd just be like hearts all over the place. You got 4 minutes left.
Okay.
What I've learned, see, I love these photos. I love this set. Plus, she's completely in it too. What I've learned from doing this on my end of this, now that I've done 4 of them, is when I'm planning my shot, plan for the one photo. Like, so all the 3 or 4 or 5 extra photos that I take, those are literally just to get compositions down. So anybody that's watching this that in the future might get a challenge, think about the fact that you're only aiming at getting one banger photo. Also, think about getting your lighting, everything set right away when you're shooting, because there's not a lot of time to edit that. I mean, these photos that are coming out of this, they're not like my typical Josh Russell fully edited hour and a half to edit a photo. These are like, I wouldn't really call them quick edits, but they are not as in depth as an edit. So think of it as like you can get a premium or you can get the economy package of stuff. These are like economy photos. So I hope that makes sense to those listening. Also, while he's editing, I just recorded the first episode of Focus Forward, the new podcast with me and Chris Grande. Intro podcast will be done and probably online tomorrow. First episode hopefully will be online as well tomorrow. And that's going to be on our new YouTube channel and every streaming platform. So like Apple Podcast and Patreon or Spotify and all of that. All of those good podcasty type places. So this is called Focus Forward. It's not based around just photography. So it is a podcast about photography, videography, and content creation in general. So whether it be making YouTube videos or making TikToks or Reels or anything like that, it's basically covering everything from the perspective of a photographer on what it takes to grow your business. And it's very informal. They're more like conversations between me and him back and forth. We're going to have guests on it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Finally, somebody that I can do a podcast with regularly so I don't get bored. That's what I was looking forward to the most. You've got 1 minute and 7 seconds left.
Okay.
And once the first episode of Focus Forward is ready, we will share it all over social media, of course. So links are up, or the sites are up. We just don't have any content on it, so I haven't pushed out any of the stuff yet. So, yeah. 40 seconds. I gotta get back in my editing position here. Ready to go. Also, all of you who are watching, what do you think about my new YouTube setup? What do you think of the background and stuff? The lighting. Does it look good? Is it okay? I hope so. Because I spent like a day and a half editing or moving all this stuff around. Oh, your time is up, sir. You were already moving on to the next one, weren't you?
Yeah.
You were looking at Jesselyn's already. Oh boy. So who do you, that's all you have left right now is Jesselyn, correct?
Yep.
Because I have Jess now, and then I have to go to Josiah. So that would make sense because you started. Yeah. Oh, this is where it's going to start getting interesting because this is where I kind of started panicking a little bit. Okay, so Barbara, that static and stuff is because of everything that I'm doing currently. Streaming, recording, like different processes. So yes, there is static. But that when I'm just doing YouTube videos and just doing live streams and stuff without doing all the extra curriculars, it's not there. So thank you for noticing. Thank you for pointing it out. But I am aware of it, and it is only when I'm doing this type of streaming. Because it's a lot of processes going through like different cloud-based softwares and all of that shizzle. All right. This is where it's going to get interesting because this is the point where I started panicking because I realized that I only had 5 minutes left and no ideas left. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right. What do we got here? Una. Dos. Tres. Ooh, this one. Let me just check. Let me go through them all. I don't want to be that guy. I do like these though too. Oh.
I love the composition for those ones.
Yeah, like the up close or the far away ones?
Both of them, actually.
No.
The far away ones, you have the arch and the composition makes it look good. With the up close ones, it's the way the lights are lined up and the way she's lined up directly in the middle of them all.
People saying go wide, so I'm going to go wide, even though I started editing this one. Oh, actually, yeah, she's a little out of focus there. Good call. Thanks, people. Let's go with this one.
I'm helping him cheat.
Fix that white balance. Grab a white here. Why is it just white balance? Just all sorts of off with this auto white balance. Look at that. It's not right at all.
Were you using auto that night just because you were shooting at night? Because I know you usually.
No, I was using shade.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, but because I always shoot at shade and then I fix it in post.
Okay.
I just feel like she's a little off center. There we go. Much more happy with that. Look at all those exit signs. I didn't even realize they were exit signs. I thought they were just red lights when we were shooting.
Oh, that's what they are?
Yeah. Let's go do some touch-ups. First thing, elephant in the room. Or should I say light sand in the room? As my stomach is growling, I just realized that I did not eat anything yet today. Going out to eat with the wife and my daughter. My son's going to the mall with his friends, so I'm going out to eat tonight to a buffet, and I'm like, I'm not going to eat that much today. Well, I haven't eaten anything yet today, so. Come on. Don't be dumb. Just get rid of it. Be nice. It really is like rolling the dice every time you use this thing. That a kid. Discord just going crazy. People trying to get a hold of me. Matt's over there sending out like mass texts to his friends like, hey, go to this guy's Facebook page. Ooh, it will not do that one. We encountered an issue with your result. Remove. See, I'm getting Snapchats, all sorts of stuff. Here, now I got rid of it. What do we got going on over here? Any other distractions that I don't like? Yeah, let's get rid of this garbage can. Time. Jesus, I only got 3.5 minutes left. I didn't even touch this photo really yet. I'm getting to it, Chris. Calm down. What else we got going on? Gotta remember not to spend too much time cleaning this photo up because I gotta do other stuff to it. I'm good with that. What's going on, Kathy? How's it going? Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that big leaf. Good call, Chris. Thanks, buddy. I do have helpers. Although I should have just left it because now this is going to be a pain in the ass to do. Flow's too low. Turn the flow up. Ah. Shh, 23 seconds left. No, it didn't even get close to color grading this. Slap it black and white, call it good. Done. It actually looks really good black and white too. That one I'm gonna have to go back and work on a little bit, but
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. Going from where it was originally, let's see, from that to this, even back in color here. Let's go back to color. Yeah, buddy. Oh, okay. Last one for you, I should say.
Yep.
And that's Josiah. No, you already did Josiah. Who do you have left? Jesslyn?
I got Jess.
Get you up here. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I want to just keep working on this one. Urgh. I'm definitely going to have to get down to Indianapolis and do one of these with you, Chris. Do a 10-minute challenge and then do one of your 10-minute challenge that you were talking about. The bad part about it is like, I hate Indiana. So like, I try to avoid going through that state like at all, just because it's extremely boring.
That's the way I feel about Nebraska.
I've never been in Nebraska, but I feel like it's probably the same thing.
Yeah.
With that being said, when I do drive to Nashville, I do have to travel the entire state of Indiana. So I do come through it. I just prefer not to. I feel like we should just meet on level ground, but then again, we need to be in your studio for your challenge. So he said, I've driven through Nebraska one time and it's nothing but corn and cow pastures.
That's pretty much what Iowa was too.
Iowa's cornfields and power lines.
Yeah.
Cornfields and power lines. Me and Justin were writing a country song while we were driving through Iowa.
Yeah, that was a long, boring drive.
Yeah, I can't imagine a 10-hour drive through that like section of the United States is any sort of appealing.
No, it was not.
The good thing is like the weather was decent, so you didn't have to worry about storms or tornadoes, any stupid stuff like that over there.
Tornadoes would have been fun.
You'd have been out just like in the storm taking pictures.
Oh yeah.
But I guess in that area though, if there's a tornado, you can see it, like because you can see forever.
You can see it for like 50 miles.
Right. It's not like here in Wisconsin, we get random tornadoes, like maybe one tornado a year, and it's like they pop up so quick, like you don't know they're coming. But with those, they're like on the ground for a freaking half hour. You know, you can see them coming forever.
Yeah, see, I love natural disasters and shit like that. I was really disappointed when I was in California for my first earthquake, and like I barely felt the damn thing. I'm like, this is highly disappointing.
I thought for sure when we were in San Diego there was going to be an earthquake. I was just like, yes, you know, my luck.
Yeah, I woke up because I was working nights, and my phone and my watch started blaring earthquake warnings, and I'm like, sweet, get up, like go out to the living room, like going outside to smoke and wait for it. I'm like, and then I look and I'm like, there's like nothing. Like the house is barely shaking.
Right. You just feel like a little vibration and that's it.
Yeah.
I find it intriguing that you do all your erasing in Luminar.
Well, like I said, Luminar is a program I know how to use. I need to learn how to use Photoshop, but I have not really learned how to use it yet.
There's a great place to learn that, and that's the Photog Nation. And if you're not subscribed or a member of the Photog Nation, check out photognation.org, which I also think I made photognation.com go to it now too. Let me see. I own all three of them. I own .com. I did, but it's not coming up. Why? Well, that's interesting. We're going to have to fix that while I got some time. How much time you got? You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, plenty of time.
Ages. Oh, was not. Did it fix it? Oh, nice. Cornfields and power lines. You would have really appreciated our verse that we made when we were at the winery, but you weren't there. So photognation.com. There we go. Let's fix that. Fix show to redirect. I did not want it to go there. We want it to go here.
Come on, get at it.
There, now we should be good. Let's go back to our domains and see. What else do I own? So I have .net, .com, and .org in Photog Nation.
am I at for time?
You're done.
All right.
Good call on being like thinking about it because like you literally it went off just as you finished. All right. Oh, I got one more. Who do I have? Josiah left, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I was like when we were there, I was being cocky and I took a group shot as well. And I'm now that we're editing in 7.5 minutes, I don't think I'm going to get to it. Okay, my last round. Here we go. What's going on, Ronnie? Thanks. Love from India. What up? 7.5 minutes left. Here we go. Ready, go. Although I might, because this one's pretty easy for me. I shot this pretty close to how I wanted it. Right there. Getting real serious in here when I stop talking. Let me think about this.
And for a second there, I thought you were getting rid of the lights in the windows. I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
No, sir. Keeping those lights, just straightening everything up, darkening them. Select people. Facial scan, body scan. Bring that texture down. And I bring that contrast down just a little bit on this one too. Or up. There we go. New one. Select people. Person. Close. This is probably the most I've ever done to a photo like this. Look at all these mask layers. Jesus. Should just go over this with a brush now, but you know. All this just to color in this coat. There was probably a much quicker way to do that, but I like the way that it turned out. Too bad I ate up like 5 minutes just coloring that coat in. Mama didn't raise no bitch, though. Oh, I see a spot that I missed on the mask or on the brush. Minute and 43 left.
That's going to get eaten up just by your generative fill there.
Right. I didn't finish this lamp. So one thing I wanted it to do was finish that lamp. No, can't fix the lamp, take it out, right?
Yep.
Bye, butterflies. Jeez, I don't know what else to do this photo. I like it the way it is. Oh, well, we'll save it and take it back. Finish it up. I call that one done. Nope, just kidding. I ain't gonna have time. Nope, I'm done. There's a little spot of purple right there on his toe. Timer's done, and I'm done, and that is it. We just crushed all of these. So I'm going to go back through mine. What I did not do is I did not label mine as I was going. So let me just go back and hit these real quick. Oops, not that one. It's this one. All right. So this is my first one. This is the one of Ashley. Kind of a fan. Then we have this one of Raina. So that was my second set. My third photo would be this one of Jesslyn that I did not finish. So don't give me shit about the Sony green. And then the final one was this one right here of Josiah, which I think is my favorite one. Oh, I missed a butterfly too. Damn it. There's a butterfly on his knee right here that I got to get rid of. All right, let me switch over. I want to see year 4. What do we got? You need 4 bangers here.
Yeah. So yeah. This one right now.
Let me bring it over here so I can see it on a better screen.
So get that one for Raina. That one for Josiah. I think for Ashley, I'm going to go with That one. And go with this one for Jess.
Yeah, I like that one too. I agree. Of the two that you were just clicking back and forth, I like that one.
Yeah.
Well, those. It wasn't that hard, was it, Matt?
No.
It's just chaos.
Oh yeah.
It definitely does make you appreciate slowing down to edit. By doing one of these fast ones, make sure you get me pretty much all the ones you edited. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you didn't move with Ashley, you moved 2 locations, so make sure you get me 2 of those.
Yeah.
And then the one of Raina or one of Jesselyn laying down, one of her standing up. Then I'll use those in the video.
Okay.
So that was fun. All done, and we are going to sign off now. Thank you for watching this live stream. Matt, thanks for doing this, man. It was a lot of fun, and overall, I had fun with you this week. It was a lot of fun.
I had a great time. Learned a lot from you. Really enjoyed hanging out and getting to shoot this and do this experience.
Yeah, that's the worst part about like conferences and stuff in general is like it's awesome that you like have such good friends, but then like you realize that you live so far away from each other that you don't get to hang out all the time.
Yep.
It sucks. But in the world of digital ages with us doing like Zoom meetings and Teams meetings and all the meetings, it does help a lot. But yeah, I definitely wish I could just pretty much just travel all over seeing all my friends all the time. Okay, we're going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting with us. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching us edit. We'll talk to you later.